Hey guys, Chase Turner here with MillionDollarBudgetPlanner.com. Wanted to give you a brief intro to the video you're about to see, why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. This is actually, I just pulled this out of one of our video coaching sessions that you pay 9 cents a day or $27 a month for 3 months for, and I'm giving it to you today for free because this information right here absolutely revolutionized the way I saw the world in every aspect of it. Helped me create success in every area of my life. And so I want to give you that for free, and I hope that you understand the depth and all the information that's going to be in the coaching program. And if you're not on it, I really encourage you to get on it. It's $27 a month for 3 months. Are you kidding me? To learn all this information, it's a complete steal of a deal. And so enjoy the video. Make sure you take notes. I'm going to be on a board doing stuff, and you need to write this down. Of course, it is a video, so you can replay it as many times as you want, but take notes on this information. It's going to change your life. Enjoy the video. Okay, this right here is why the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer, and it's all drawn out on a diagram, which I like because I learned by drawing things out. So this really hit me hard, and I hope it hits you hard too. Let me explain this to you. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. This says potential. It's basically 4 boxes, and they all correlate with each other. You have potential in your upper left, action in your upper right, results in your bottom right, and belief in your bottom left. Now, let me show you how this works. Everybody, for the most part, has the same amount of potential to take action. Now, people may have different talents and abilities, but for the most part, saving money, everybody has the same potential of saving money. I mean, the only talent you have to have is to write a check and put it in your savings account, or go online, type transfer. I mean, that almost anybody can do that one. So everybody basically has the same amount of potential. Now, not everybody takes the same amount of action. Okay, and one of my mentors has always told me winners take action. If you want to know what separates a winner from a loser, winners take action. And that's so true. Winners take action. And so you have potential. People take different levels of action. Well, how the next one correlates results. Results are going to determine how much belief that you have in what you just did. So somebody who takes a lot of action, okay, is going to get more results than somebody who takes very little action. So wouldn't you agree? Let's say you were a salesperson, for example, and you made 10 sales calls. Well, depending on what field you're in, that may be a lot, but maybe a little. But what if the next guy that has the same amount of potential as you, he just worked a little bit harder, took a lot more action, and did 20 sales calls? Who do you think is going to have the more results? The guy who did 20 sales calls or the guy who did 10? Obviously the guy who did 20. What does that tell him to his belief? If he takes more action, he's probably going to get more sales, isn't he? And if you make more sales, what's that do? That raises your belief level. Now, the more belief you have, the more potential you're going to tap into, which is going to make you take more action. The more action you take, the more results you're going to get. The more results you get, it's going to raise your belief, so you're going to grab even more potential, and you're going to take more action with it. See the circle that goes? Now, that's why rich people keep getting rich. They take action. They get good results. And it builds their belief system in themselves. So they say, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to use more of my potential. Now, this isn't a conscious decision. Keep this in mind. This is a subconscious decision. Because we only use probably 10 to 20% of our potential in life. So if we could say, hey, I want to use 100%, but it's a subconscious decision. So they use more potential. They take more action. With that action, they get better results. Think about this when you're doing your budget. Or when you're managing your money. Let me give you a perfect example of where this works to build your mindset, to build your self-esteem. When you start saving money and you don't use the tips that I've given you, what you're going to do, most likely, is you're going to put money in an account and you're going to be happy. You're going to use your potential. You're going to take some action because you're going to put money into an account. That's going to give you results. And your belief is going to go up that, hey, I can save money, that, hey, I have money. And so you're going to save a little bit more money, and you're going to get more results, and your belief's going to go up. And then one day what's going to happen is you're going to need that money for something that's not an emergency or whatever. You refer back to the savings video to understand how to set that up to where you never have to worry about touching it ever. And you're going to pull money out of it. And that's going to drop your bank account, your savings account. And what that does is that lowers your belief. And so you don't put as much potential, use as much potential if you have, and you stop putting savings in there saying, oh, it didn't work for me. I tried it, but it didn't work for me. And you get less results. And so your belief even goes down further. And you use less of your potential. So you take less action and you get less results. So you see how that works on you? It's a subconscious thing. But look at this in every area of your life. Savings is a perfect example though. The more money you save, the more results you get, the more belief goes up that you're a rich person, that you have money. And when you have that type of self-concept and mindset about yourself, and you walk around, you feel good, you know you have money, even if it's $5,000. I'll tell you, I interviewed this one guy one time who was a multi-millionaire, and it was funny because he told me, he said, I made my first $1 million when I put $5,000 in my savings account. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? And so what he explained to me was this. He went through a humongous financial disaster where he lost millions of dollars in his company and all this stuff. And coming out of it, he got a mentor and he learned the power of savings. Not necessarily just for the money, but the self-esteem, the mindset that savings does for you. And he would put a little bit of money every month away in the savings account. And he said something happened when he looked at his bank account one day and it had $5,000 in it. He said, I've never had $5,000 in my life in a bank account. That was my money. It wasn't the company's money, it was my money. I had $5,000. He said at that moment, I was rich. And I was sold on it. And it changed his whole self-concept. And so he took more action, got more results, built his belief, used more potential, and went around this cycle. And now today, he's very rich. And this is why the rich keep getting richer, the poor keep getting poorer. Adapt this in everything in your life. Physically, with your exercise. Think about that. Here's the thing. These are little steps every day. It's not shoot out the gate like a rocket and go for 2 weeks, 2 months hard, and then quit. All that does is you get less results, less belief, less potential, and you start on a downfall. A little bit of action every day is going to build more results, will give you more belief in yourself, and you're going to use more potential. Use this method in every area of your life. And it will put more green in your account. All of your accounts. And hope you enjoyed this.